Hello everybody, this is JD again, and this is going to be a campaign type of video. That's a little bit more than a regular video. I have here, as you can see, some paper, and it is basically what's going to be written down below of this video. It starts off telling you, I hope that this message finds you very upset with our federal government of the United States. We all must realize the only ones that can fix what's wrong with the current federal government is, yes, again, we the people. You and I must join together to correct all these wrongs and support our Constitution to its fullest extent. We can no longer have a government within the United States that believes the Constitution is outdated, is non-living, and they tend to want to do things their own way. They can't do that. Since first getting involved in politics in 1967, and 67 is where I was really introduced to politics, I really started getting involved in it. Might have something to do with what is called the Vietnam War. And I joined the Navy and did 26 years approximately in the Navy with constructive time. But the thing is, I have learned many lessons. First and foremost of them being that if I do not see a candidate that we would or could consider supporting, then it is our responsibility, yours and mine together, our responsibility, and then that we should then consider becoming a candidate ourselves, which is what I'm doing. And I have done that in 2008. Some of you in the 2008 election might remember right after the election, they talked about a spoiler. That was JD. That was me. Nobody else. I had over 8,700,000 something write-in votes. You could have checked it right after the election. But today, try to find a single one of the votes. Oh, they say JD's not real. Some girl in Chicago said she made him up. No, JD is real. And this letter will tell you how you can personally meet JD. So I had done in 2008 exactly that, went and ran myself, that others would then consider supporting. I have found out that, yes, you people out there need a real president. Not a political party leader, but a president of the United States of America. A person who can hear and understand what you people want, need, and must have done, and at the same time be a leader to be able to remold Congress so that they understand they work for you. After careful consideration, looking at all the related facts and figures with the favorable and unfavorable details, I am contacting you with this. All of you, this video is for all of you out there. I am putting together a campaign of which to support the fact that JD for President campaign of 2016. I've been talking about it for a while. It's time we all become serious about this. The support and desire needed for JD was shown throughout the 2008 campaign from June to October. From June to October of 2008, 8,700,000 people showed they were tired of the political mess we see in Washington, D.C. To make this reality, we will require the expertise that you all possess. Believe it or not, you are having a strong expertise within the functioning of our government. A successful campaign will require personnel with experience in campaign management, issuing research, media relations, volunteer recruitment, strategic, tactic, operations, resource, and messages. Yes, people out there, those who wish to assist and become district or local area campaign managers. These are the things we need. And all must have the we shall win spirit or attitude. Because it's not we shall win, it is we must and will win. In my opinion, you and your fellow personnel would be an excellent fit for this campaign. You, all of you out there. each and every one, with their open minds, ideas, and willingness to seek the very best candidate to support. Now, yes, I don't have 20 years of college like some do. I do have an associate's degree that I just recently got. And I do have something else that most individuals do not even come close to possessing. And I do have something you all have. Something these politicians have forgotten. And that is the experience of being an American citizen trying to earn a living with a family within this country that is so heavily tax burdened, so heavily controlled by Congress, when it should be the other way around. Get back to this. Although we have been on sometimes opposite sides of many campaigns in the past, your expertise, that's you the people out there, will be greatly welcome in the support of my team. A chance to speak to and with the people of your group is all I am asking. Each and every one. You people belong to different groups. The Libertarian Party, the Greenpeace Party. All of you. I would say the Tea Party, but the Tea Party is nothing more than a fancy way of saying Republican political party. But if the Tea Party wishes to be an independent party, I would love to speak with them. To meet with you fellow Americans and to allow your voices to be heard and to allow our Constitution election process to follow its true course of election instead of that political party control mumbo jumbo we are seeing. Since when does a political party has the authority to choose who we shall vote for and tell us this is how we shall vote? Let the party go the party way. I want you to go our constitutional way. Though I am not a politician at all, please do not. I mean, you're going to meet me. I'm about as unpolitical as you can get. Oh, a politician I am not. Definitely. Though I'm not a politician, many call me the last of the true statesmen of our forefathers. Our forefathers were not politicians. They were statesmen. They were concerned about the individual and the state of the union. The state of the union and the people. Or the people and the state of the union. Please, if you want, contact me. This information will be below this video. Let me know if you're available for the upcoming campaign of 2016, in which I am tasking you that you would like for us, or me as particular, to speak to your group, your special interests, your people, for a truly presidential national election of 2016. This undertaking I am dedicated to. That's right. I want to see a real national presidential election where you, the people, decide who a candidate shall be. Not the Republican Party, not the Democrat Party, not the Libertarian, no party. But you, each and every one of you, decide. But you have to do it. I can't. I can't do this. A little introduction to me. I've done a video. I only make 3 promises. Just 3. Nothing else. 1, to bring your voice to Washington, D.C. That's why I need to talk to your groups. How can I bring your voice when you're sitting on the other side of the screen and I'm sitting here? I have to meet with you, and you, what is inside you, must be told to me so I can place it inside me and bring your voice to Washington, D.C. This we have to do together. Ooh, can't do it alone. To make Congress realize that our federal government is the servant of the people, And that the people, that's you out there, each and every one of you, are the masters of Congress, not the slaves of this government, not the oxen, the burden, what this flamboyant atrocity that sits in Congress that is constantly dealing out more rules, enlarging itself, more taxes, more expenses, and accomplishing very little to nothing. They must understand that they are the servants of the people, and that the people are the masters of our government and Congress. And third, promise to bring leadership to the White House. Leadership is guidance. It's not dictatorship. It's not what I tell you to do, this is how we will do it. It don't work that way. One, a leader always has a superior. Could be anybody, anything. George Washington, leader of the army, still had the Continental Congress to answer to. But he was the leader. He knew how. And he knew the responsibility that was placed in his hands and how he must abide by it and accept it. And whatever due courses he took, he was responsible. That is a leader. And that I will bring, a true leader, to the White House. All of the problems within our nation, you name it, taxation, abortion, terrorism, immigration, you take all those problems, all those other problems, you out there and I together, we can handle and truly fix one by one as a united nation, as a one people. Not Mexicans, not Latinos, not African Americans, not American Indians, not European whites, not Asians, not Orientals. No, one. One nation of many cultures. Brought together and united, we can handle all the problems one by one. Do not expect anyone to handle them alone. You get a man up there or a woman up there who says, I. Understand something about that. L-I-E. The center of that word. I. No one, I don't care who they are, no one individual can fix our nation. It's only us together. And always remember, the word, the centermost letter in the word lie is I. Hey, it's the way it is. I can't do this alone, but together we can do this. On my letter attached to the bottom, I'll tell you, looking forward to hearing from you and working with you. Don't vote Republican, don't vote Democrat, don't believe any politician. Vote American. All must vote together, for our nation and our Constitution needs your voice. You, those of you who don't vote, those of you who are so fed up that don't, I need each and every one of you. Our nation needs each and every one of you. Our Constitution needs each and every one of you. My stance on the Constitution is, because I'm a Constitutionalist, we must abide by the Constitution as it is written. Not the way we liked it to be written, but as it is written, and that's the way it shall be. My motto for the 2016 election: ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Yet, let us not forget that the people are not the servants of the government, but the government is to serve the people and nothing or no one else. Thank you for your time. This is JD. You all have a nice day. Read what's down below. Listen to what I said. You want me to come and see you? You want to talk to me? You want to ask me questions? You want to know the truth? even if it's just about me. Help me get there, and I will be glad to speak to anyone in your group, from 2 people to 1,000,000. But understand, when I speak to you, I will tell you what I feel to be absolutely true, and you will tell me what you feel this nation needs. So I can take what's inside you and place it inside me, so I may keep my very first promise to bring your voice to Washington, D.C. Thank you again. This is JD. Yes, the same JD of 2008. The same JD that just kind of meandered around in 2012. But the JD that we together shall fix our nation. This is a nation of we the people, not a nation of political parties. Thank you for your time. I hope you listen to this and understand this letter of introduction. Thank you.